Let me quickly ask Mr. Anene this one.
Sure.
Are you satisfied? Because INEC has been going on this, should I say aggressive now? I think that the jury will be out on that word, campaign on people registering and picking up their permanent voter cards. Are you satisfied with the work that INEC has done so far?
Once again, thank you for having me this morning. It will be sheer pretense on my side to delude to the fact that INEC's work so far done by INEC is satisfactory. He said that if you've lost your PVC, you take your VIN to the nearest local government office of INEC. Now, if you've lost your PVC, where will you get your VIN number? Bearing in mind that your VIN number is written at the back of your PVC.
Well, he said go online.
No, but you go online. He was not unable to give us the site online. He said he will give us the site before we leave here. He has not given you the site. So, and we think we're satisfied. Now, he said also that there was allegations of vote buying in Anambra, Ondo, Ogun, and so on and so forth. And he equally said they have not found security agents wanting. And this is done in the open air. They were pretending in Nigerians. Vote allegations of vote buying is rife. And it's done in open air at the close watch of security agents. So let us name it and shame it. It is happening. And if we're talking about somebody like registered in Lagos, who have moved to Abuja, it will take more than 6 months to get to a PVC or to even get registered. This is happening. Even those who want to register in Abuja here, they will go to a particular polling booth. They will tell you to pick a number. You come 4 days after. If you go 4 days after, they will tell you to come 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after, they will tell you to come 1 month after. This is happening. Nigerians are worried. Nigerians are spending their precious time, precious money to get registered, to get their PVC. They are not getting it.
Mr. Shoaib,
now, whatever the issue, those who are qualified to get registered and vote in an election are not getting registered. But you saw children, those who are below the age of 5, with their PVC, who registered them? Who gave them the PVC?
Mr. Anene, I'm sure you have some thoughts on this.
Yeah, he said that in Edo State, for instance, when they saw some persons with huge amount of money, they asked the security agents to drive them away. Was that the appropriate action? The answer is no. In Anambra State, they saw somebody with huge amount of money. They asked the security agent to get him arrested. He can see how independent or how impartial INEC can be. If INEC will see somebody with huge amount of money in Edo State, a state governed by APC,
I use the word suspected.
Suspected, yes. Suspected, yes. Let's say allegedly, with huge amount of money. You ask security agents to drive them away. In Anambra State, when you see similar scenario, suspected, allegedly, you ask security agents to get them arrested. Now, the question is, how independent is INEC? How impartial is INEC? That's the question in the minds of many Nigerians.
I want to ask you, too, how fair are you in your analysis? Mr. Shoaib did tell me at the beginning of the show that one of the ways to get my, to find the VIN, and thankfully, well, I think we had viewers listening. One of them just tweeted at us now saying that he just checked his voter status. And I looked at, how he was able to do it. Look at it here now. I think, where is that particular tweet? I'm looking for it. Yes, he said he went to INECnigeria.org and he was able to check his VIN. And I've just been able to do that now. I've been able to see my VIN. Would you say that you're being fair to INEC?
The question is, how many Nigerians have access to internet? How many Nigerians have access to internet? We're talking about ordinary Nigerians.
No, but isn't that another kettle of fish? Because of course there is the the audience that will watch the show, and the majority of the audience, I want to believe, that will watch this particular program where Mr. Shoaib is making this appeal, or talking about what INEC has done so far. Majority of them, if not all of them, will have some access to internet.
No, when we're discussing electoral processes and PVC, we're discussing about Nigerians. We're also discussing about ordinary Nigerians, illiterate Nigerians, Nigerians who live in abject poverty, Nigerians who don't have access, who are living in village.
Which is a fair question, so I will pose it to Mr.
No. I have a line of thought. You asked me a question, I have a line of thought.
Okay, go ahead and finish it.
You said you lost your PVC. You can't find your PVC. You now said, if you can use your your VIN.
Yes.
Now, how many Nigerians know about the VIN? I'm talking about ordinary Nigerians.
I didn't know about VIN until today.
Yes. So how could you have done that? So these are the things. We have so many, majority of Nigerians are illiterate. Majority of Nigerians don't